Rohini Bedi is an Indian designer who enjoys the rare privilege of sharing her country's rich and vibrant fashion heritage in the United States. Her handcrafted collections of beautiful gowns, saris, and tunics have graced the runways of fashion shows nationally. Hannah Hoya meets with this amazing designer to learn more about what makes her fashion so popular.
Fashion designer Rohini has been able to incorporate the Indian culture into the modern-day fashion world. So let's go ahead and meet her at the Fashion by Rohini in Artesia. First of all, I just want to say how in love I am with this beautiful sari that you have created.
You look gorgeous in it.
So when did you first get into fashion?
I think I started when I was in college, not doing anything with fashion, but doing English honors. I had my first fashion show with some of my college friends. So we're probably at the age of 17.
How different and unique is your designs?
Even when I was living in India, I wanted the sari to be worn by more cultures rather than just Indian, and it was a little tough to wear. So I just tried to find ways and means of making it easier for anyone to wear it. I try and make it more form-fitted. So it's, it's giving you a very nice shape and figure hugging to the body rather than making you look frumpy and, and fatter.
What exactly is the culture and history?
It's one of our traditional outfits, but since India is so vast with so many states, every state has its own, maybe like a brand of their own sari, but sari is definitely our, it's our traditional outfit.
And I know there's multiple people that do each job for each sari.
That's true. It's a very old ancient art, which is where the embroideries on our Indian saris are done by mostly by men in India, and it's something which they've there are lots of different embroideries which are used in Indian saris and in wedding attires. One of them is called zardozi, which is really difficult to do, so you have to have a knack of knowing how to do it. It's not machine done, so they learn it over the years. It's called zardozi. Then there's another kind of embroidery which is called nakshi. There's something else called ari. So there are different people who actually do different kinds of embroidery.
What gives you that joy with being in this whole modern fashion world? I mean, you have over 100 girls that walk through these doors looking for that beautiful wedding. What gives that soft spot in your heart?
I think the most thrilling moment for me is not the money I get for the outfit, but when the bride has trusted me in creating her most important outfit in her life, and when she comes in with her family and I see the tears of joy in her eyes, I think for me that's like the most thrilling moment for me.
How often do you do fashion runway shows?
I love doing runway shows. It's not I don't do them only with the idea of showing what I'm selling or my line, like a summer spring line, because when I do Orange County Fashion Week, for instance, it's not really what I'm doing Indian brides. But I just love doing them because there's so much of creativity and so much fun showing off different stuff on the runway with the models. I try and do them as much as I can.
So do you see the Indian culture and the saris becoming more westernized?
I think it's already there, right? So many actresses have worn saris at the awards, and there's so much Indian fashion in the stores out there. It's definitely happening.
So do you have any few words for any of the aspiring fashion designers out there?
Well, I can give you my favorite quote. Every day is a fashion show and the world is my runway.
Wow. Where can people go to stay in contact with all your updated fashions, or if they were interested in purchasing a fashion for saris?
Well, they can check out my website, which is www.fashionbyrohini.com, or of course the Facebook page called Fashion by Rohini.
Thank you, and thank you again so much for giving me the opportunity to wear my first sari ever, making me feel like a princess.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me on Asian Voices.